the Creators Lounge.
Welcome back. We're still here with Vivek here in the Creators Lounge. Vivek, so one of the things that I've heard throughout my conversations, there's some small to medium-sized companies that hesitate to invest in certain technologies. So can we talk about some of those barriers? Like, why are some companies still not using technology, even technology like Factory Twin?
So that's a great question. Not only some, actually a lot, majority of the small and medium-sized companies are hesitant. And I think part of the blame lies with the technology providers.
Okay.
What they have done is given nifty technologies that look great, but at the same time, they have not really accounted for the pain points, not just in the operations of the small manufacturing companies, but also in actual implementation. If you are a small manufacturer or medium-sized manufacturer and you've been through the pain of implementing an ERP system, oh man, you don't want to do it again.
No,
right?
absolutely not.
So they think, well, it's going to tie up all my resources, it's going to cost so much, and then it's not going to solve my problem.
Yeah.
So that's why I think the fundamental reason why they don't want to do it. So what we try to do is don't go in as a software vendor. We do fixed price problem solving engagements.
Okay.
It's not about implementing software, it's solving your problems.
Okay.
Our software comes in various modules. There's sales and operations planning for long-term capacity planning, long-term inventory exposure planning, long-term financial planning. You have execution issues, day-to-day planning. You have digital continuous improvement to do digitally supported lean implementation that you can do much faster. As an example, if you tell a manufacturer, and this changes the conversation, you go to a manufacturer and say, everybody wants to do lean, and you've been doing it for 30, 40 years, so most of the companies are. You start lean by doing value stream mapping, right? How do you do it? You sit around a table, you got experts tied up for 2 hours at a time for several weeks, you put the yellow stickies on the wall, somebody takes a picture, and they forget about it. What if you had push-button ability to get as-is factory value stream map for every single part you've ever done?
Yeah.
That immediately resonates with people, right? What if I gave you a push-button ability to identify the cost drivers for every single part you ever made and where the opportunities are to reduce your cost? That resonates with the customers.
Yeah.
And you can do it, and you can do it in an automated fashion. At the end of the day, it's your team that has to execute the projects and opportunities identified by the software. So software doesn't solve your problem. It gives you in the right direction. It tells you the real problem. It tells you how to solve it. You still have to execute.
Yeah.
So those two things, if you can talk manufacturer's language, if you are sensitive to why they're hesitant, and solve those problems, like implementation of software. We used to do it in 3 to 6 months. Now we do it in 4 to 6 weeks. How did we do it? Because we learned the pain point. We learned why it takes so long sometimes to implement things.
Yeah.
We have automated those parts of implementation that take a long time. So I think the hesitancy of the small shops, as I said, was partly driven by the technology providers.
To learn more about Factory Twin, request a demo on our website.